Huh, I'm Electro. Hi, I'm Dyno.
All right, everyone. Today we have a very special guest from the superhero series, Electro and Dyno, the Masters of Disaster. And with us today, one of the villains from the series is Drako. Drako, all right. Good hand. How's it going?
Quite well, my lad, quite well, yes.
Good, good.
Well, you know, save for the your people here that wouldn't let me in with my sword.
Yeah, you're
my
missing your trademark sword there.
But luckily I have my partially organic friend of mine, the whip.
You seem to get a little friendly with that thing on the Electro and Dyno series, you know?
Yes, I share a telekinesis type relationship, shall we say.
I had a girlfriend like that once. No, I'm just kidding. Well, sorry, Electro. I mean, not. Sorry, Drako. Didn't mean to offend you in any way. So, cool. So, like to ask you a few questions, you know, about your role on the show and maybe some other things, you know, what you like to do for fun and...
Fire away, boy, fire away,
right,
fire away.
You know, what is this newfound popularity that you've been, all the attention you've been getting ever since you've been on the Electro Dyno series? How are you handling all this attention, media attention and so forth?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that the television show is misnamed. It should be the Drako Show, since I'm the most popular character ever appearing on the show.
Well, so, you know, some people would dispute that.
Uses for you.
Oh, I see. And is that where your whip comes in handy there? Yeah, but I guess that's your opinion.
Well, some people should drink some spiked watermelon, and they shall perish.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
So how do you handle all this newfound popularity? How do you deal with all your fans and so forth? How are you able to go walking down the street without anyone recognizing you now?
Well, I have a very simple and mature way of doing it. I take my sword, I slice with thee, I slice with thee, I slice with thee, and then I throw their pieces into the river.
So what do you do to your enemies?
Yes.
So if you're a fan, you end up getting sliced up then.
Except, of course, the fair maidens, I have other...
Oh, yes.
Come here, babe.
Yes. Okay. Well, you know, I know that the show takes a lot of your time and so forth, all the, you know, rigors of acting and everything, but I'm sure you have some free time, and I'm sure you like to...
Acting? What are you talking about, acting?
Well, maybe, how can we say it? I guess you're living out your life in a fantasy.
I live my life, and I destroy those evil... whatever, space mongers. There's those space dung from planet Lesbos. Have you seen their clothes? Jeez.
Yeah, little different types of outfits.
Yes, indeed. A couple of hermaphrodites in action.
Okay. Well, you know, when you do have some spare time, what type of things do you like to do? What kind of hobbies do you have other than spiking watermelons and cantaloupes?
Well, I'm into, of course, as you might guess, S&M. And I like murder. Murder's a lot of fun. I'll do that in my spare time, too.
Oh, I see.
And I like to cause havoc. I like to wreak havoc on the city, as you know.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. So, you know, where exactly are you from, Drako?
I am a distant relative to the great almighty Drako. Yes. So my forefathers immigrated from Spain back in the days.
I see. You came over on with Christopher Columbus, or your ancestors came over with Christopher Columbus and made your way up through Montezuma's gold and, you know, all that cool stuff?
I have a lot of history behind me, too. And like those superheroes people don't know, but I also am immortal.
Really?
Yes.
So you're like the Highlander then?
Oh, yes.
You guys ever go hang out sometimes and, you know?
Highlander. Yes, I do believe I put my sword 3 times across him, forming a sharp D shape, and I sliced his body in a D. His head came off, then his torso sliced, and then his feet were chopped down.
I see.
Yes.
You ever hang out with any vampires, any famous vampires, since you're an immortal?
Vampires. I have never been to Transylvania yet, but I hear they like dueling a little in their own sort of fashion.
I see. So I imagine since you have such a great history that you've seen a lot of wild things, you know, and maybe hit up some pretty wild parties. You know,
I throw the wild parties in any city that I attack, as you have seen in the last clips that you guys have shown on your television show. Actually, you've seen what I do in my spare time.
So you never made it a point to make peace or hang out with Electro and Dyno when you're not doing the show, or are you arch enemies?
Those guys are a bunch of stumbling, fumbling idiots. They don't know what's going on. They think the Romero-Blaster controls your show. They think a lot of strange things. They think they have an underground tunnel passageway. If they do, I'll be the first to find it.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, we're going to have Electro and Dyno come on and be interviewed at some point down the line on a future show, and maybe we can get their inputs on as far
Maybe you could let me know the day you're taping it, and I'll make sure I dispose of them properly.
Well, you know, we tend to keep that information confidential, yeah.
I'll have to use my special honing device and hone in on it, won't I?
Okay. Well, you have anything interesting to say before you leave, or you have a message you'd like to tell our viewing audience?
There's no acting involved. It's real. It's all very real. Be scared. Be very scared. Fear for your lives, because Drako Jose Diablo Confetti shall rule the world! Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, Drako, coming on the show. Everyone,
Yes.
Drako!
Faster than a whore on Central. More powerful than a heat-seeking moisture missile. Able to leap 3 busty bleached blondes in a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bear. It's a bong. It's Electro and Dyno. Yes, Electro Chorizo and Dyno Giblet. Strange beings from another time, another place, another dimension, have come to Earth with powers and abilities that not even they fully comprehend. Their craft was caught within the pool of a black hole which catapulted them into this dimension, toward the 3rd rock from the sun, a place we all know as Mother Earth. Outside their vessel, they happen upon a dusty old rotted cardboard fuzzy naval box full of comic books, a Walkman, a cellular phone for ordering pizza, and various rock and roll cassettes. This box is their only knowledge of human civilization. Operating out of their complex system of underground passages and control center, they have come to fight the ever-increasing crime in Albuquerque, as well as the world and universe. Electro Chorizo and Dyno Giblet fight for truth, justice, and the world's Tootsie Rolls.
All right, let's take a stroll there, Steve.
Hello, we are Electro and Dyno. When we're in Albuquerque, we watch Gido-Blaster and the Habitual Offenders.
¿Cómo? Bueno, déjame nomás subir a la acera para echarle un ojo. ¡Uy! ¡Qué bella! Me refiero a la Yankee Rose. Una rosa silvestre. Salvaje, salvaje, salvaje. ¿Quieres saber la más nueva noticia? Todo el mundo está hablando ya. Está de vuelta por aquí la famosa Yankee Rose. Una bienvenida calurosa es lo que le vamos a dar a la linda loca tan querida, la Yankee Rose. Eso es sueño en forma de mujer. Yankee Rose, una fantasía. Yankee Rose, ella es imposible de olvidar. Yankee Rose, ella es bella como la luz de la ciudad. Estoy loco por la Yankee Rose, bella como la luz de la ciudad. ¡Ay, mi Yankee Rose! Cuando entra, mire, todos los ojos están clavados en ella. Es imposible estar triste en su compañía. Caprichosa como ella sola, de pronto las locuras van a empezar. Está aquí muy querida, aquí se debe quedar. Es un sueño en forma de mujer. Yankee Rose, una fantasía. Yankee Rose, ella es imposible de olvidar. Yankee Rose, ella es bella como la luz de la ciudad. Estoy loco por la Yankee Rose, bella como la luz de la ciudad. Estoy loco por la Yankee Rose. ¡Ay, sí! ¡Qué bella que es! Para mí, como ella no hay otra en el mundo. ¡Ya mi partida! ¡Voy a jugar! ¡Mi gran amor! ¡Voy a confesar! ¡La convenceré! ¡Que aquí conmigo debe quedar! ¡Espera! ¡No te vayas todavía! ¡Ven, ven, ven! ¡Anda, anda! ¡Sí! ¡Vamos! ¡Espérate! ¡Vamos, vamos a conversar! A ver si nos ponemos de acuerdo. God gave